So I'm 18 and I live inside my small car. Today's my day off. Come spend a day with me.
I've been homeless for the last 7 months and trying to hide it. Then I realized how many people are in the same shitty position that I'm in.
Hey, I'm homeless. I live in my car, and I'm going to show you how I get ready for bed when it's cold outside.
Rent prices are so high, people are sleeping in their cars. Have you noticed more cars parked overnight in random places lately? I'm not talking about road trips. I'm talking about people living in them. And the crazy part, it's not who you think anymore. It isn't just homeless people. It's regular people, people with jobs, trying to keep up. Rent goes up, grocery goes up, gas goes up, but your paycheck stays the same. It barely moves. So now people are making a choice they thought they never have to make. Sleep in the car just to survive and maybe save some money, try to get ahead. Now there's multiple people in this video that's doing just that.
I've been living in my car for over 70 days now, and I'm in a pickle. I ran out of food. I don't have any gas, so I'm kind of stranded in a parking lot. I've been here for around 4 days now, and I'm a little stressed, but I'm still making it work somehow. I'm trying everything in my character to just not go on the side of the road and beg for money, because I don't know, just something deep down in me is telling me that's not the way to do it. And then the hunger starts to kick in, and your tummy's just rumbling, and you're just like, man, you start to get really desperate. I'm fucking desperate to get food. I was like, man, I can see why people freaking go to stores and steal, but I don't steal.
Hey, if you're new here, I live in my car, and I get comments all the time that are like, oh my gosh, I feel so bad for you. If you're homeless, just say that. And I just want to address that I chose this lifestyle. I chose it because I love to travel and see new things, and I have never, ever had a desire to settle down in one place. The line of work that I chose requires me to move around a lot, which is exactly what I want. So when I'm not working, I can live in here and travel as much as I want. And not having to pay rent or utilities is obviously a major plus to this lifestyle. So you don't need to worry about me or feel bad for me, because I literally love my life.
I am homeless living here in my car, even though I work often 50 to 60 hours every single week by doing food deliveries and grocery deliveries. I walk dogs and I pick up other gig work. It just isn't enough to afford rent, which is now $1,800 per month for a one-bedroom apartment. And this is for most of America, and some states are even higher than that. So this is where I live. This is my little home. And lately I have really been trying to focus on my health. And I've been buying these little salads here at Costco. I found them for a 4-pack for about $15. They come out to being a little less than $4 a salad, and they are delicious. Chicken, they come with everything. All of the ingredients are included. The chicken, the greens, the dressing, super good. I really like them. I think they're a good value. The deliveries have been really slow the past few weeks. I think people are just kind of broke with back to school and end of summer. You know, people spend a lot of money taking summer vacations, but I'm still being persistent, going out every day and trying my best. And today was a little bit better. The orders have been coming in. I'm hoping this weekend will be better.
I've been homeless for the last 7 months and trying to hide it. Then I realized how many people are in the same shitty position that I'm in. So I'm gonna tell you how I've been surviving it. I started this morning at 6 o'clock. I woke up at a rest stop where I slept in my car. Thank God it didn't rain last night. I got up, I drove to Planet Fitness. I fixed my hair, I brushed my teeth. I halfway charged my portable batteries so that I can run my cooler that pretty much like lives in my car all the time. People always ask me about those batteries. There's a lot more people than I realize that are in the same position, or that are just on the road or on the go or whatever, and need resources. Because we're humans, we're needy, right? So now I'm at the gas station. I figured out that truck stops and gate gas stations have microwaves. So I'm gonna heat some food up in this gas station and probably change my shirt. Later on, I do have a hotel reservation. Hopefully that will work out. I have mast cell activation and chemical sensitivity, so usually hotels don't work out for me, but I thought it's a Hilton, it's less fragranced. I thought I would give it a shot. Could really use a place to like stretch out and lay down, charge all my stuff, get things out of my car, unpack, so I can see what's in here, because it's so crowded and cramped that like I can't even see what I have in here. So that's today. This is 7 months of being homeless and staying alive. until I find an Airbnb or a place to live that isn't making me sick.
See, this is the part that stands out to me. It's not what they're going through, it's how common it's starting to sound.
My name is Alexis and I live in this minivan. Today I'm finally going to give you a tour of the inside. This is Midnight Rain. She's a 2008 Toyota Sienna. And this is my home. I've had her for just a couple of months now. So just to give you an idea of how I put all of this together, this is a camping cot with an 8-inch memory foam mattress on top of it. This is a toy box I got on Amazon and it houses all of my clothes. And Toby usually sleeps up here. I have his water bowl here so he can reach it. This curtain was also an Amazon find. It was $30 and it fits so perfectly in here. In this corner over here, I have this, which is where I normally sit my tablet so that I can watch TV. And then I have some journals and books in this corner. I have 4 of these purple tubs stacked up for storage. I got each of these for $5 at Walmart. They are full of random things, like this one has sweaters in it, and I think this one has some bathroom stuff in it. I have a cooler here, but the only thing in it right now is bananas and then the trusty V8 energy that I am addicted to. This is Toby, the love of my life. On the back of the driver's seat, I have an organizer with a lot of stuff that I use all the time, like scissors. There's some bug spray here. This is the dog's bowl and the dog's leash. I have some like poop bags down here. And under the seat here, I have a first aid kit. Please don't mind the rug. I don't know what I was thinking when I got black carpet, and the vacuum I have is just not strong enough to pick up all this little shit on the floor. And then under the bed, this is dog food and dog sweaters. This one over here is like bathroom stuff that I use all the time, like Q-tips, there's baby wipes in here. And then here is like some snacks and water. I'm hoping to upgrade my water storage soon. So then over here is like obviously where I sleep. This is Salem, but I use her as a neck pillow and she just stays right over here. This area, this is like my little nightstand. So I have a bunch of different chapsticks in here. In here I have ibuprofen, melatonin, stuff like that. These are my window coverings. I just use Velcro like this to hang them up. My TikTok fan that has come in handy more than enough times. I use it to charge my phone. Hopefully soon I can buy a Jackery and that'll be fun. I have a candle here because I love a good scent, and then toilet paper for when I go to the bathroom. This is my bathroom. And this is my hygiene bag. It's full of like my shower stuff, everything like that. The passenger seat is kind of crazy because I have some blankets up here that I have to put in storage. But normally it would just be like my laundry bag for dirty clothes. Down here I have like my laundry detergent. This is the pet sling. But then I also have like a bunch of cleaning stuff down here, the handheld vacuum. We're still trying to catch a mouse up in here. But this is the van. This is my home. I'm very proud of it. I know it took me a while to do a tour of the inside, but it's always messy in here. And I don't like cleaning. So I finally cleaned it today and it looks good. I hope you guys like it because I love it.
I'm 18 and I live inside my small car. Today's my day off. Come spend a day with me. I used to go to Planet Fitness to shower, but I ended up changing gyms. This one's closer to my job. They offer a monthly locker. And as you guys know, my car is super small. And since having a locker, my car is a little bit more clean and organized. I get my daily chair massage and just kind of chill there because it's so hot outside. I wasn't really planning on going to the pool today, but a bunch of my coworkers invited me, including the guy that I went on a date on. And after being at the pool all freaking day, we went to go eat sushi and they had like a really nice fruit bar. And I'm so happy that I have money saved up because I was literally like freaking broke. It just feels good to give myself these type of luxuries, even though for some people it's not a luxury. For me, it is.
You have no idea how many people have to sleep in their cars and still show up to work with you the next day. Please just be kind to people, because in this economy we're currently in, it's something like we haven't seen since the Great Depression era. And it's a weird economy because we have the technology, so it feels like we're not doing as bad. But when you actually look at the numbers, especially for people with kids mainly, see, I don't have any kids, so I'm able to actually do pretty good for myself. But be kind to people, especially the people with kids, because the inflation is so high, everything's unaffordable. It's whole families sleeping in minivans right now. That's almost the new normal, believe it or not. So just remember that you never know what somebody next to you going through, and you never know what you're going to be going through. So always have gratitude for what you have now, whether that's a car roof, whether that's a van roof, whether that's a house roof, or just a tent roof, or, you know, even not even having any roof and just having your health. Just please keep it on the forefront of your mind that having gratitude and being kind goes a long way.
Hey, I'm homeless. I live in my car, and I'm going to show you how I get ready for bed when it's cold outside. I think it's supposed to dip down into like the teens tonight, like 19 degrees or something like that. So first order of business is to warm this car up before I get all snug as a bug in my bed. So right now I have the car running with the heater going, and I'll do that for about 10 to 15 minutes. And I put my privacy curtains up on my front windows. This is what they look like. I don't know if you can see up close, but basically they have little clips that clip in here, and then I tie up here in the middle. And here's what my front windshield cover looks like. It's just one of these little doohickeys. And I always put my pillow up here in the front with me while I'm heating up my car so it gets nice and warm, because I hate sleeping on an ice cold pillow. And I put my back window covers on. I have to get out of the car and do that. They're these little like screen type ones. I guess they're like, I don't know, they're breathable. And they just slide over the glass. Here's a better idea of what they look like. They just slide on here. Like so, like that. So it's all warm and toasty now, so I'm gonna hop in the back. Ooh, yay! Now I lock my car so nobody can get me. And now I just wrap up in my Magellan low temp sleeping bag. Actually, I use it as a blanket and cover myself and kind of tuck it under. And even though it's going to be frigid, I'm going to be super cozy and comfortable. It's a process, but it's worth it.
This is my nighttime routine whenever I am car camping. I'm parked at a gas station right now. I just went in and washed my face and changed into my pajamas. Now we're gonna brush my teeth. I would normally brush my teeth in there, but I didn't want to use the gas station water. Actually, where is my toothbrush? Okay, I found it. I really need to throw away all the trash in my car, because since I'm in my car all the time, I end up with like empty water bottles in here. So I usually just use a gas station trash can. And take that, Alani. I spilled all my shells on the ground. That's a tomorrow problem. I definitely need to make my bed, but I don't know if I should make it here because I'm at a gas station and I don't want these people to know that I'm sleeping in my car so that they don't like follow me and steal me. I may just sleep with all the clothes back there. I made it to where we're sleeping, and now I just always make sure that the doors are locked. I usually like triple check. I'm actually gonna back in instead, and I climb back there. Okay, this is the bed. I actually think I like all the clothes on top because it makes it less noticeable that I'm under all the clothes. Okay, good night. Let's hope I don't get stolen.
Reading this comment actually broke my heart, and there's a reason. It's because it says in 20 years, at least 30% of Americans will be living in cars and RVs full time. Well, let me help you out, because right now, private equity has bought up the overwhelming majority of RV parks in the United States. They've also bought up all of the mobile home lots. And then they have extorted the long-term citizens, especially the senior citizens, in the mobile homes they could still afford and the mobile home units. It's been heartbreaking to recognize that even what used to be, so first of all, I grew up in a trailer park, okay? I grew up in a trailer park, and I was poor. And poor people could afford to live there back then. That's the only place poor people could afford to live, okay? And knowing now that private equity has got their hooks into RV parks and mobile home parks have made it that even an unrealizable dream for the American middle class, to take mobile homes out of reach of the working class of America. That's what's happening in real time right now. It is horrifying. And there's not a good way to do this. There's no good way to fix this except to get in there and let them all bankrupt themselves, not bail them out, and rebuild. We have to demand more. We have to. But this, cars, Maybe, but I promise you they'll find a way to monetize the lots we can park those onto. There's simply going to be nothing left. Nothing left for you, nothing left for my children, nothing left for any of us unless we act. And it starts by voting out all the incumbents, both sides of the aisle, left, right, up, down. You take money from a corporation or another country, out. That's where it starts, and that's what we've got to do.
Rent is the biggest expense for most people. And in order to reduce the housing costs, people are forced to live in cars. Some people are living in sheds. I've seen some people living in tents. And we've seen the homeless population become more and more. And we're seeing the shift in people living in their cars more and more because of how insane the housing market is in most states. It's becoming ridiculous. People are spending 50%, half their paycheck on rent for the month. But for some people who have done this has saved them a lot of money. One lady said she saved $150,000. So if you could actually work your job somehow and continue to save, it's light at the end of the tunnel. So I have a lot of respect for these people who have decided not to pay these crazy prices. These people are living in cars. They refuse to pay these ridiculous rentals, these ridiculous mortgages. Let me know in the comments. Do you know anyone like this? Or have you seen this in your state? See you in the next video.